Hey guys, this is your boy Psycho V Gears 24 bringing you a HBR3 class setup, but before that I wanted to show you this video. I was playing a team called 666, and after this gameplay was over, a guy from another team messaged me saying, "Nice camping." He claimed that I was really camping, and he claimed his clan was the best with a 9.75 KD, but as you see in this video, your boy did damage and wasn't camping. Shout out to 666 Kush Money for messaging me. This gameplay is for you. I go 29-7. You can see for yourself. But on another note, that wasn't the only team I had ran into. It seems lately I've been running into a lot of team lobbies, but your boy held his end. So back to the HBR3 class setup. This is another episode. This is the second episode of the class setups for the HBR3. But what I was using, it was the average Joe with red dot sight, silencer, and port grip. It turns this average Joe to an accurate machine. I tend to go for gun streaks instead of the score streak. So what I'm running is for my score streak is just one UAV customized with directional enemy direction and the speed. And what my perks are is low profile, lightweight, blind eye, blast suppressor, and scavenger, because you want to replenish all your ammo every time you pick it up. That's why I tend to use it. And my exo ability is overclock, so I've been using that. So I go here and I see that when I'm playing this team, there's just a lot of snipers, no doubt. So I mean, I'm pacing myself. I'm running to see who I can get, who can I kill, and you know, the plan that I executed as perfect as I can. But unfortunately, we end up losing. But as you see here, I'm trying to see where they're at, because they seem to be all together. So I tend to take different routes, and look at that jump kill. I almost get him, but I get him later. So I'm here and I'm trying to check. Okay, you see, I shoot him. I don't go for him because he will have the advantage, but because of that, I end up getting the sniper. Then there's another guy that's sniping, as you can tell, and I tend to push him because I guess my other teammate is pushing, so I get him as well. So I go on a little mini 5-kill streak. So I see that the UV is up, or they just shooting. I don't know where it is, but I see him and I try to get this guy, but I couldn't, so I didn't want to challenge him. But either way, somebody came right behind me, because I guess they were communicating, and I didn't have a chance, or he just spawned behind me. Don't know how that occurred, but back to what I was saying. You know, this average Joe is really good, I believe. I mean, when I use it, you know, you guys see me as using it with stock, red dot sight, and a silencer, but without that, it is an accurate machine. As you can see there, it's just a beast, and for me, that's a plus. That's why I wanted to make another episode of different classes you could use for the HBR3, because there's different varieties of you know, attachments that you could use to hold your own. And you see, I guess I killed them there. I guess it was one of the 666 clan, but we end up losing, and your boy goes 29-7. And right at this point, as you see in this other gameplay, I'm playing a semi-team, but it seemed like they were a team because the way they were playing. But your boy again with the HBR3 with this class setup, and he's camping as well. And I go in a mini 5-kill streak, and he's also using the HBR. It was a good move for him. He just was in the right time and the right place. So you know, I'm using this class setup, and I wanted to use it to see if this was this just a one game, you know, that I'm going in a high kill streak or a high gun streak, or is it this, you know, just a flaw. So I ended up using it 3 times to show you guys, and look at that. Wow, I'm telling you, COD has become just, you know, glitches, head glitches, and it's really terrible. I mean, that guy, I never knew there was a glitch that you could get up there, but you know, it's just amazing. And that's the teams I've been playing, which is kind of frustrating, but you gotta hold your own. You know, you gotta find different ways to be able to combat that, because it's not going to change. You know, Call of Duty is not going to change on how the play style is. So I'm using the HBR3 like I told you, and it's an accurate machine. You can test it out for yourself. I believe I go 27-8 versus this team, just using the same class setup that I used the last game. And wow, that was a nice dogfight. So I recommend that you use this. I will be setting up new. Look at that, how far he was, and I was able to put shots down sight. So here I'm trying to see, you know, where the team is, because as you can tell, there's only one dot on the map that I could see. So I mean, I'm trying to see where the team is, where they at, and I tend to find somebody, and he's using, I guess, dual mag pistols. I'm not sure why, but he was just using it. I guess he was sniping. So I'm playing with Tatoodummy, and he's trying to get used to the game as well. And I told him to try out this class. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the average Joe. I think he has the original. So I told him, you know, you unlock this class, and ooh, punch to the face, and boom, take that out just in case. And I think I end up getting this guy. So you know, he ended up hiding, but you know, I told Tatoodummy to use the same the attachments that I was using. Maybe it'll do some good for him, you know. And he used it, and he enjoyed it, you know. He was getting his kills. It's an accurate gun, so I mean, if you just aim and just shoot, you'll be able to get shots down sight. And that's what I like about this gun. And that's why I always test different varieties, because you know, sometimes you don't even need stock, or sometimes you do need stock, depending on what type of players you're playing against, I guess, or how you're feeling, or you know, what's your preference, or what's your playstyle. And for me, I could do without stock, and I could do, you know, with stock. So I mean, it's just your preference on what you'd like to do. But I think the game's coming to an end. I end up getting this guy, but then two of them just land right in front of me. That's how I knew that, oh man, they're after me. He just whoop, one, whoop, two, bam, just like that. I was like, man, didn't have a chance at all. But yeah, and like I was saying, you know, if you're playing a team, like in my other video of mind over matter, just you know, just find other ways to try to combat that. You know, don't always, you know, try to rush out in the open. Be more tactical. And here I was as tactical as my previous games. I was more like semi-rushing. I wasn't rushing, you know, as fast as I can, but I was semi-rushing. So something odd happened when I was playing in this next gameplay with Tatoodummy. They tended to like separate us. So for me, you know, funny story, I thought I was talking to him the whole time. I mean, I had him in party chat, but I thought I was talking to him in the same game. But it ended up that at the end of the game, I found out that I was solo, and I was playing actually a team, and actually, you know, did well. I was actually playing a team. I think it was called VOC or VCO. I don't know, or maybe they were my team. I'm not really sure, but I am playing a team, and ended up going with the HBR3. I'm like, okay, let's try this, and think, yeah, it's a close game. You can hear the system hack, but I didn't know where the guy was, and whoop, I was like, oh wow. I'll call that not a drop shot, but an up shot, because I was sliding and just boom, went up, and I was able to kill him. So here I'm like, okay, I get this guy, and just at the nick of time, I just bait him in. He almost got me. He did a pretty good shot, but because that was a light machine gun, ended up being a little too slow to get me. So I go in a little streak, and I'm like, man, what is this? You know, I'm doing so good. You know, this gun is, for me, it fits perfect in aiming, because you'll hit your shots. And look at that, man, just sweet, man, just sweet and smooth. But back to what I was saying, I just hopped in this game. I think it was already started. They were at 22 kills, and look at that guy. He decided to lay down. But This gun is actually really good, and this class up is actually really good. I mean, if you like going for gun streaks, this is a class that you should have. For me personally, you know, I like going for gun streaks more than score streaks. Why? Because then you tend to be playing like a defensive position, which I don't like to sometimes because it makes the game a little slow, and that's just like, okay, you're just gonna camp or you're just gonna wait and then get your score streaks and then get killed and you're gonna get frustrated. For me, I like to go, and it gives you that, you know, freelance that, okay, I'm gonna kill somebody, then I'm gonna go for the next one and for the next one and for the next one. And I don't know how I lost that. I actually don't know how I lost that, but you know, it keeps the enemy on their toes because they're having 3 to 4 score streaks, maybe 5 score streaks, and I have 1 score streak, which is very simple: the UAV enemy direction. So I use that so it helps my teammates know that the enemy, where the enemy is looking at, where they're positioned at, because you know that gives me a way to try to counter my enemy. You know, if they're looking a certain way, I know they're not looking at me, and I be able to counter that. You know, you know, for me, threat detection, it's really good. You see through walls, but sometimes when they're using low profile, you're not going to be able to see them, or maybe I could be wrong. But it's a little higher, and for me, using that direction, everybody looks at their map. So I mean, you're gonna see them. You're gonna see where they're looking at, and get that advantage of that advantage to counter. So my gameplay is coming to an end. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for the like. I hope that this class setup of the HBR3 Average Joe, you can use it for any variant, except for the Elite version because it doesn't come with the red dot sight. But if you use this, you know, you can use it with anyone. My friend I was playing with, Tatoodummy, he used it with the original HBR3, and he was doing good, and he was enjoying it. So check this out. I hope it works for you. Thank you, and thank you. See you later, guys.
Good work, team. I'll give Irons the good news.